I'm going to be ranking the MCC 24 teams from best to worst, starting off with the Red Rabbits. So on this team, we have Purple, Captain Puffy, Wilbur Soup, and Rambo. This is honestly a pretty good team. I'm going to put them in 4th place, and I just feel like they could do good in a lot of games. They don't really have any weak games. Purple obviously is a very good player. He'll be able to lead his team to a good placement, and I think he'll be able to prove that he deserves to get the S tier rank. Rambo and Wilbur, pretty good duo. They usually do good together. Captain Puffy is also a pretty decent player who will be able to help out in games like Bill Mart and team games, and they'll just be able to do well. Next up, we have the Orange Ocelots with H-Bomb, Tubbo, Tommy Innit, and Jack Manifold. I'm going to put this team in 1st place. No one on this team is bad. Even Jack Manifold, he hasn't gotten good numbers lately. We've seen in the past MCCs that he could do really good, like MCC 15 and 14. And I believe with a strong team like this, he'll actually try really hard this event. And I see everyone getting top 20, and it's just a very good team overall. Next up, we have the Yellow Yaks with Dream, Bible Halo, Skeppy, and George Not Found. Now, I was actually really hyped for this team because Skeppy is back. He hasn't been in since MCC 14. And I honestly believe this team can get 2nd. Dream and George is a very strong duo. We've seen in the past MCCs they've teamed with each other. They've always done really well. And then Bad and Skeppy, another duo, who I don't think will do too good, but Dream will definitely be able to give them tips and stuff to help them do good, and he'll be able to lead this team to a 2nd place finish. Next up, we have the Lime Llamas with Curtsy, Shovel, S Major, and CBK. It's like an okay team. I'm going to put them in 6th place. I know everyone else is putting them high, but I just really don't see them doing too well with all the other strong teams this event. Like, I just don't see them being better than them, so I'm going to put them in 6th place. Next up, we have the Green Geckos with 5UP, Tapo, the Orion Sounds, and Gemini Tay. Now, this is actually a really strong team in my opinion, because they're going to do really well at Santa Time. And Bill Mart, like 5UP's good at that, Gem's good at that. Also, they're good at Santa Time. PvP, Tapo could help out that. Team games, I know Orion Sounds good at that stuff. So I just see them doing well in like all kinds of categories of games and being the underdogs and getting 3rd place. Next up, we have the Cyan Coyotes with HanXX Rose, JoJo Solos, Amesy, and Parasite Moon. I'm going to put this team in 5th place just because I think HanXX Rose is going to do pretty good this event. I think she'll be like similar to Purple on his first event, who did really good. They're both pretty sweaty Bedwars players, so that's why I'm comparing them. And yeah, JoJo's really good too, future S tier. Pearl is okay. Amesy didn't do well last event, but she definitely has the skill to do good. So I'm going to put this team in 5th place, but I could totally see them doing higher. Next up, we have the Aquax Soldados with Fruit Berries, Small Beans, Cub Fan, and Good Times of Scar. I'm going to put this team in 9th place. I don't see them doing too well, honestly. Like, games like survival games and Sky Battle, like, Fruit will obviously be able to lead the team to good, as he always does good in those games, but I don't know, I see them struggling in team and movement-based games, which is why I'm going to put them in 9th place. Next up, we have the Blue Bats with Sapnap, Sylvie, Foolish Gamers, and Gene Ellie. I'm going to put this team in 10th place. It kind of reminds me of the MCC 22 team that Sapnap was on for Foolish Gamers. It's not a really strong team, to be honest. Sylvie and G are like okay players, but I don't see them doing too well, really, and this is one of those competitive MCCs, and they're just not going to do good in this one, I think. Next up, we have the Purple Pandas with Illumina, Rai Rocky, Michael McChill, and Krinios. I'm going to put this team in 7th place. They're honestly not a bad team at all. Like, Illumina obviously is very strong. Krinios is pretty good at the game. Rai Guy's also pretty good. Michael's... we don't talk about Michael, okay? But, yeah, this team, I'm going to put them in 7th because, just like I said, it's such a strong, competitive MCC. All the teams are so good. I just didn't know where to put them. And finally, we have the Pink Parrots with Filza, Andy Littlewood, Captain Sparkles, and Antivenom. Antivenom is new, which is cool. I don't know how good he is at the game. He's probably decent, though. This isn't a bad team at all. Like, no one on this team is really holding it back. But just, again, there's so many strong teams. Without an S tier or anyone to lead them, I don't see them doing too well, so I'm going to put them in 8th place. That wraps up my MCC predictions. Let me know what you thought of them. Would you agree with them? Would you play some teams higher, some teams lower? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Consider subscribing. I post a lot more MCC content, so subscribe if you enjoyed. See you all in the next video. Peace.